Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new video on my channel. In this tutorial, we're going to be making a login system so you can make a password if you're new, and if you're new, you can make a password and then log in with that. I have no idea why. I just came up with this idea and I was like, okay, sounds cool in my opinion. Today's shout out for the comments goes to this person on screen. Thank you for posting something nice. If you want a chance, just post something nice in my comments. I guess I have a little cold, so if I sound weird, excuse me on that, or pardon, whatever it is. So let's continue with the tutorial. So what you want to do, you want to go to server script service. You want to add in a folder. You want to add in, you want to name it login system. You want to put a folder into that. You want to do one data store. And then you want to go to replicated storage. You want to duplicate the folder. You want to put it in replicated storage. And you want to change this to remote events. Add in a remote event. And call it send new password data. Go to your data store. Add in a script. Rename it to executor. Like that. Copy and paste the folder once again. Put it in storage GUI. Remove the script. And remove the data store folder. Add in a screen GUI. And immediately rename it to login UI. Now you want to add in a frame. The color is going to be 29, 203, 255. So it's like bluish. You can customize it whatever you want. Border size pixel 100. And I'm gonna make it the same color. Okay. Anchor point 0.5, 0.5. Position 0.5, 0, 0.5, 0. Enter. Boom. Now it's in La Center. Yes. Very cool. The size is going to be 1, 0, 1, 0. And now that's your folder-ish thingy. I'm going to add in a text label. Rename this frame to the login frame. That this text label is going to be the title label. Put in a UI corner. Set the title label color at 41, 162, 255. So it's a little bit darker than the other blue. Anchor point 0.5, 0.5. The font is going to be Gotham Black. Text is going to be, let's see, we want to do just game name. We're gonna edit that for you. We are going to text scale it, and we're gonna make it white. There you go. The size is going to be 40, 400, 0, 100. And the position 0.5, 0, 0.2, 0. Enter. So now it's over here. That's exactly what you want. Yes. Duplicate the frame-ish. Put it in your frame. And rename this one to the new player frame. Delete everything inside of that. So now what we are going to do is, I guess, not too hard. We're gonna add in, let's see, want to add in a text box, and we want to rename it to new password input. We want to add in two text buttons. There we go. We want to do a create a login and cancel. Now hold click these two. So you're going to edit them at the same time. Actually, let's just do all three. 0.5, 0.5. See, now you just want to go to these two only, and you kind of want to put them at 0.5, 0, 0.9, 0. The login one is going to be a little bit up. gonna add in UI corners. This one's, you just want to customize it however you want. I'm going to make Gotham black. Actually, I'm gonna do source sand. Yeah, you just want to make it green, you know. And you want to put create password. Now remove this one, duplicate this one, rename it to cancel, and you want to put it down, so you want to change the 8 to a 9, and you want to make it red, of course. Now for the text box, I'm a little bit different. You want to, for the new player frame, position 0.5, 0, 0.6, 0. And the size is going to be 0, 400, 0, 200. You may notice, ew, newbie. What is this? Well, don't worry. Just gonna fix that up. Oh, wait, 0. I'm gonna put in a UI corner. So to create login, it's gonna get a 1.5. Yep. And then this one's going to get a 1.6 or something. Okay, more. 1.9. Okay, 1.9. And the text box is going to be 1, 0, 1, 0. And the position, we're just gonna do no anchor point. And background transparency 1. The placeholder is going to be white. The text color is going to be white. What we can do now, text is going to pass, new password. I'm going to put that in the placeholder text field. Text scale that. You want to make it a source and italic. And you're done for this. So that is your new player frame done. You want to add in a local script in your login UI. You want to rename this to the executor. Executor, yeah, boy. Wow. Okay. So now all you want to do is duplicate this frame. Call this one the password frame. Change this to the password input. Change this to the login button, and change this to forgot password. Go to your login button and just do login or something, whatever you want. Doesn't really matter that much, of course. You know, you get the drill. Lol, XD. But this is only UI designing. So we're gonna continue like really quickly because I have things to do. Lol. We're just make a text label. Oh my god, no. Okay, so this is going to be the incorrect password label. We're gonna quickly do this. We're gonna make it red. We're gonna make it text skilled. We're gonna do can we just please just get it down? Okay. Of course, it's gonna ruin it probably. Let's see, am I gonna ruin it? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so that's your incorrect text. Oh, we're just gonna do incorrect password. Okay, text killed. Yes, but visible, no. And that's what you want to do over here. Password is going to be password and password. You want to make this a little bit smaller. You want to add another text label and call it the name label. And you want to put this one above. And you want to make it visible, yes. And text this and user value. So this is all of the UI designing done. Let's quickly go to our scripts. This script is a little bit long. We got two very long scripts, but don't worry, we're gonna get through this. Local players. is equals to game colon get service players. Local replicated storage is equals to game colon get service replicated storage. Local send new password data. I'm gonna quickly go through this. If you want to stop, just stop, please. Replicated storage dot login system dot remote events colon find first child like that. Local data store service is equals to game colon get service data store service. Local DB is equals to data store service colon get data store password data store DB. Players dot player added colon connect function player. Local login system is equals to instance dot new folder into the player. Login system dot name login system dot name is equals to login system. Local password folder is equals to instance dot new folder into the login system. Password folder dot name is equals to password folder. Local player check is equals to instance dot new folder into the login system. Player check dot name is equals to player check. Local password is equals to instance dot new a string value into the password folder. Password dot name is equals to password, and password dot value is going to be nothing. Local new player is equals to instance dot new bool value into the player check. New player dot name is equals to new player, and new player dot value is equals to true. Go to our GUI and disable the password frame. So you got this. Now, send new password data dot on server event colon connect function PLR and data. Local new player data is equals to PLR dot login system dot player check dot new player. Local password data is equals to PLR dot login system dot password folder dot password. New player data that value is equals to false, and password data value is equals to toString data, like this. Now we want to make a quick data store by saying local password D, local new player D, local success, comma error message is equals to a pcal function. And we're just gonna do password D is equals to db colon get async player.user ID dot password, and don't forget new player D is equals to db colon get async player.user ID dot new player, like that. If success, then player dot login system dot password folder dot password dot value is equals to password D. Just want to copy this, and it's going to be new player D, and it's going to be player check dot new player dot value. So if it is a success, and if it's not, we're just gonna warn the game with our error message. Now, all we have to do is player.player removing colon connect function player, and all we have to do is db colon set async player.user ID dot password, comma player dot login system dot password folder password.value. All you want to do is copy this. It's players. And do this on new player. And player check dot new player. So this is your server side done. Yes. Now we want to do this script, and this script has 76 lines. You do variables, local players is equals to game colon get service players, local player. It's players dot local player. Local replicated storage is equals to game colon get service replicated storage. Local remote events is equals to replicated storage dot login system dot remote events. Local send new password data is equals to remote events colon find first child new send new password data. Yes. Copy that word because it's a very annoying word. Okay, now we just gotta do our logical variables. Local login UI is equals to script parent. Local login frame is equals to login UI dot login frame. Local title label is equals to login frame dot title label. Local new player frame is equals to login frame dot new player frame. Local create login is equals to new player frame dot new create login. Local new password input is equals to new player frame dot new password input, of course. Local password frame is equals to login frame dot password frame. Local name label is equals to password frame dot name label. Local password input. Our password input is going to be like the input for your password, so we can log in. Password frame dot password input. So now we got some variables. We're not done yet, so let's continue. Local incorrect password label. It's the password frame dot this annoying word. Local login is equals to password frame dot login button. 3 more variables. Local forgot password is equals to password frame dot forgot password. And a local cancel is equals to new player frame dot cancel. Values. Local password string value is equals to player dot login system dot password folder dot password. Now we're gonna setting the names. Title label dot text is equals to game dot name, and name label dot text is equals to user, then dot player dot name. Now we're gonna do a login button. We're almost done, don't worry. Login dot mouse button one click colon connect function. Then we can do if password input dot text is equals to password string value dot value. Then we're going to destroy this GUI login UI colon destroy. Go to your GUI and disable reset on spawn. And else we're gonna do incorrect password label is visible is equals to true. Gonna wait 2 seconds. Incorrect password label that is visible is equals to false. If player dot login system dot player check dot new player dot value is equals to true, then new player frame dot visible is equals to true. Password frame dot visible is equals to false. Sorry. And cancel dot visible is equals to false. Else, here we're gonna do the opposite. There you go. Create login.mouse button one click connect function, of course, or a little function. Local data is equal to new password input.text. Send new password data fire server data. We can do new player frame visible is equal to false, and password frame visible is equal to true. Two more, guys. Two more. Forgot password. Mouse button one click connect function, and now we can just do new player frame visible is equal to true. Password frame visible is equal to false, and new password input text is equal to new password. You just want to do this over here too and change it to cancel and false and true. This is everything done, guys. It was a very, very long tutorial, but let's see if it works. So we start off with this. It's a base play game. As you can see, we got our values. Password is nothing, and new player check is true. New password. Let's see, we can do newbie wooby. Create password. We're gonna go to password. Create password. And as you can see, our password is now newbie wooby. So now if we do hello, login, it's gonna be incorrect because this is not our password. Now, if we go to cancel, we can do this. Let's do yeah. So now it's yeah. And now we can do yeah. Login. And now we're in our game. I believe we just gotta fix one thing at the... if it's true. Very weird, but you get the point. So if you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, make sure to like and subscribe. My name is Newbie, and I say peace out.